Look, I want to make more money. I want to be able to make some crane shots and helicopter shots for my videos. You got that? Oh. Yeah, I'll get back to you later. I'm Mike Wermuth Jr. and one series of videos I made on YouTube is called the Xormorphic News Program. As of this video, I've done 41 episodes. This is the script for episode 41. On the Xormorphic News Program, I play a character named Xenix. Yeah, on the Xormorphic News Program, I give a lot of different news reports. Sometimes movie reviews, sometimes polls, sometimes other great stuff. But now you're watching the making of the Xormorphic News Program. Let's talk about the beginning of the Xormorphic News Program. Originally I was going to call it the WK News Program because W and K are both registered callers for local stations. Yeah, I thought that would be funny. And originally Xenix was going to be called Brian Douglas because nearby there's a street called Brian Street, right next to a street called Douglas Street. But then I made the video. The first one, and there were no problems with that one. And also, I got on Wikipedia after making that video, I found out there actually is a WK station, and there is a real life person named Brian Douglas. So I changed the character name to Xenix because I want Xenix to have a somewhat normal name. They made it a bit more distinctive. And so I got to call the show the Xormorphic News Program because we need more experts. Because the first WK News Program was the only one I did here. There's a number of different problems with making it. So I ended up redoing the whole thing and doing it in my room. You watch comparisons. Hello there. I, yours truly, am Brian Holmans, and this is the WK News Program. Hello America. I, yours truly, am Xenix, and this is the Xormorphic News Program. Our top story tonight: the Teen Park is sponsoring a contest this weekend. The kids between the ages of 8 and 14 are encouraged to build their own toy boats for a race. First place prize will be an all-expense-paid 5-day trip to Walt Disney World. Second place prize will be an all-expense-paid 3-day trip to Hawaii. Third place prize will be an all-expense-paid 1-day trip to the Dwight D. Eisenhower Museum in Kansas. And everyone else will get a free tour of the local ghetto. Our top story for tonight: the Hudson Park is going to be having a toy boat race. Kids between the ages of 8 and 16 are encouraged to build their very own toy boats and race. First place prize will be an all-expense-paid 5-day trip to Walt Disney World. Second place prize will be an all-expense-paid 3-day trip to Hawaii. And third place prize will be an all-expense-paid 1-day trip to the Dwight D. Eisenhower Museum in Kansas. But everyone who participates is a winner, because all the others win a free tour with their local ghetto. And that's time for the movie review. Oh, here it is. This week, I'm going to review one of my all-time favorite movies, First Bureau's Day Off. I first saw the movie when I was in high school, and it changed my life forever. It's a great movie, you should see it, and I, yours truly, give it 5 stars. And now it's time for the movie review. Let's see, this week's review is for one of my all-time favorite movies, First Bureau's Day Off. I saw that movie when I was in high school. It changed my life forever. I give it 5 stars. And I recommend that you all see it too. And now let's wrap up tonight's program with this story. An airplane had crashed into the local airport, and the whole place blew up in a big fireball. Then the fire spread across town, destroying lots of buildings, and a lot of people died. 150 innocent people, plus people at the airport. And then the whole town exploded. And that's the news. Yeah. Somehow I think as the Xormorphic News Program is a lot better. Now, I play a lot of characters with very eccentric or weird personalities. Speaker Carlton. Come on, Carlton. Tell the good people how to be a speaker. Come on, Carlton. Say something. Come on, Carlton. Tell them what I told you. Carlton, you are being stubborn, and you are embarrassing yourself. You're making a fool of yourself. You also make my show look a little bad. Come on, Carlton. Tell them how to be a good speaker. What's the matter, Carlton? Chicken? Last week I went to this theme park, and I was waiting in line I saw a lot of signs. And you know what they said? They said that the theme park is not responsible for any loss or stolen items. Hey, I'm Kirk the Jerk, and everybody thinks I'm too much of a jerk to contribute to the community. So I'm going to be doing something helpful. I'm now going to host the Homework Cheating Helpline Hotline. So if you need help cheating on your homework or your tests, if you need help, just call 555-JERK and you can get help cheating on your homework. Dear John Lewent, you are a butthead, but anyway, can you tell me what you missed the most about the old country? Yes, I can tell you what I missed most about the old country. Next question comes. Seems to be a bit more normal. But even then, especially with the earlier ones, his personality seems to keep changing a bit. But I think I know what the problem is. See, these are all monologues, and I'm trying to be a straight man doing something that's supposed to be funny, so it's really hard for that to actually work. But they have gotten the hang of it. And also, I've come to realize that Brad Zinks is a normal, down-to-earth person, but he's working on a show run by fools. Our top, let's start the news today with the entertainment news. See, our top story is been reported that Britney Spears and a niece of hers have been robbing stores. Actually, Britney Spears' niece wanted nothing to do with it, but Britney Spears only wanted her to keep her loyal for the cops, and they both got caught. Now, Britney Spears has been considered not guilty because he's a celebrity. And her niece, who did not want to do this, by the way, is getting 10 years in jail since he's not a celebrity. And now it's time for the weather report. And it is going to be cold sometime this month. Top story tonight: a local cannibal has announced that he's going to run for president of the United States sometime in the next few years. Unfortunately, as soon as he announced that he's going for president and that he's a cannibal, he got arrested for being a cannibal. Really? Cannibalism news stories? Do we need Super Lewis to do news stories going cannibalism? Time for our opinion of the week. This week's opinion is: do you think George Washington deserved to be our first president? And now it's time for a word from one of our sponsors. It's time for a message from our sponsors. See. Who are the sponsors again? And we got some great news. But fortunately, we had to replace it with what just came in. And now it's time for poll results. Some time ago, we asked the poll question: what would you do with $45 trillion? 43% said spend it, 30% said put in the bank, 10% said strippers and prostitutes, 9% said start a business, 7% said donate to charity, and 1% said clear all music rights so that the winner users can have a DVD release. And now it's time for the Xormorphic lottery numbers. And this week's winning lottery numbers are 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, and 9. And I didn't win. Let's see here. Tonight, the Xormorphic News Program. More news. Or is it less news? And this is the script for an episode 41. I just made it. I don't know what the title will be yet, but I'll probably upload episode 41 before the behind the scenes thing. So who gives a crap? Yeah. And sometimes I write the script straight through. Other times I write a bunch of different news stories, then do several different news episodes at once, and just reading off random things on these. Of course, normally when I write scripts, I usually don't print them out. But the Xormorphic News Program is the main exception. I always print these scripts out, and since instead of playing a newscaster who's supposed to be reading news reports, I read the script on the air, so you can see him. Of course, I often get the impression that I have more than one paper, but sometimes it's one paper, or maybe 2 or 3. But of course, not really that noticeable. I'm doing my bed with the limitations of the webcam. It's kind of hard to see that there's no desk. Yes, I wanted to do so at the desk or at a table or something, but that would be too hard to actually get the desk or table anyway. Of course, this is the Xormorphic News Program. Occasionally have Brexanians do other videos, such as the Brexanians editorial and some Now, you're probably wondering what do I do when I, yours truly, am not hosting the Xormorphic News Program. Well, I'm not reporting the news, or writing news, or doing research, or whatever. I go to the library, because libraries are important. And if you don't have a library card, I recommend that you get one. See, I got myself a library card. See? Yeah. This is the library card. The library is a great place to go to. You can check out books. You won't even have to pay for the books if you have the library card. See, of course, there's always a limit. But you can't just check out books either. You can also check out videos, DVDs, laserdiscs, CDs, cassettes, 8-tracks, LPs, works of art. You can also use a computer lab to look stuff on the computer. Now you've seen the Xormorphic News Program, or get the gist of how it's made. You've seen some great clips. Hopefully you will watch more of them. For now, I think I'll be continuing making videos on YouTube. Well, I'm Aaron Jr. I'll see you later. Hello? Give me ABC, CBS, and NBC. I got some great ideas for some TV shows to get me out of this heck hole known as YouTube.